Okay guys, so today we're focusing on how the beginning, the middle, and the end are all connected within the story. So you're going to think about looking at paragraphs 11 through 19 and think about how Sarah felt and what she's doing on paragraphs 11 through 19. So it says, "You are lonely, yes?" asked Maggie in a soft voice. Sarah's eyes filled with tears. Slowly, I stirred the dough. Maggie reached over and took Sarah's hand. "I miss the hills of Tennessee sometimes," she said. So you'll notice on paragraphs 11 through 16, it talks about all of her feelings. So I'm going to write that down. In paragraphs 11 through 16, it talks about how Sarah misses Tennessee and the people there. It also shows how the new family members are listening to her. And then you're going to see whether or not her feelings change in the end of the story. So again, we're seeing how the beginning, middle, and end connect. In the middle, in paragraphs 11 through 16, it talks about how she's sad and misses Tennessee, and then how the people around her in the farm are listening to her. So now we go to paragraphs 25 through 29, and we see if anything changes. So I'm going to zoom in here. And we're going to connect to see whether Sarah in the middle of the story changes in the end. So paragraphs 25 through 29. "Plants," she said to Sarah, "for your garden." "My garden?" Sarah bent down to touch the plants. "Zinnias and marigolds and wild feverfew," said Maggie. "You must have a garden wherever you are." Sarah smiled. "I had a garden in Maine with dahlias and columbine and nasturtiums, the color of the sun when it sets. I don't know if nasturtiums would grow here." "Try," said Maggie. "You must have a garden." We planted flowers by the porch, turning over the soil and patting it around them. So let's go back from paragraphs 24 through 29. What happened? In paragraphs 11 through 16, talks about how she's missing the people, right? And it shows you that they're listening to her feel sad. So what do they do in order for Sarah to feel better in paragraphs 24 through 28? So I'm going to say, what did they do since Sarah was sad and missing Tennessee? The kids were hearing her. What did they do next? So you could say in paragraphs 24 through 29, the kids heard Sarah and they decided to help her start a garden so that she won't feel so sad. So again, let me back up here. We're showing the connection. Sarah felt something on page 25. And because she felt sad, the kids on the next page decided to try to make her happy. And because they did that, what happens next? So we're drawing the next sequence of event. Because one of the characters felt or did something, the other characters reacted. It's like cause and effect, and it caused a sequence of events. Now, you're going to go on to the next slide, and you're going to answer slide number 7. Just remember, in order for you to connect and know sequence of events, think about how the characters are acting, what they did and what they said, and what happens because they did that. Good luck.